Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Thursday, September 2nd, 2010. Hope y'all are doing great, and I'm just going to jump right into today's update. First things first, let's look at our 4-hour chart and determine our trend. Now, yesterday we had a trend change candle for an uptrend, but it didn't close until after our session. And so, like I thought, the trend held true at the start of our day. So at the start of our day, we're looking for long trades. Now, if I move through today's action, you can see that we do get another trend change candle. This opened at midnight, right at the start of our trading session, but didn't close until 4. You see RSI is below 50 and stochastics are trending down. So this is a valid trend change candle. However, the trend doesn't officially change until this candle closes, which is at 4 a.m. So from midnight to 4, we were looking for long trades, even though the market was moving down. But now that the trend change candle has been confirmed, from this point forward, we will now be looking for short trades. So from midnight to 4, looking for long trades, and from 4 on out, we were looking for short trades. All right. So now that we determined our trend, we can go to our 15-minute chart, and I'll move this before midnight so you can see what it looked like. But before we start trading, we do want to take a look at our news events for the day. And so you can go to babypips.com, click on this tools tab, automatically brings up the news events for the day. And we're looking for news that affects the UK or the US. So under this currency column, we're looking for things that say GBP or USD. And then under impact, we want to look for things that have 2 dots or 3 dots. Anything with 1 dot is not that important, and so probably is not going to cause too much movement in the market. Therefore, we won't regard it as something to be watched out for. So let's look at our currency column. If you go down at 2 a.m., we had a couple GBP reports, which is the nationwide house prices, a couple of dots there. So this is somewhat important. We do want to make a note of that. So I'll jot that down on my notepad. If I continue to move down, we had Halifax house prices. Again, 1 dot, so not important there. But however, we had the CIPS construction PMI, which did have 2 dots of importance. So we wanted to make a note of that as well. So 4:30. If we continue to move down, 8 a.m. we have GBP, but not important there, so we're not going to mark it. 8:30 we have the U.S. initial claims, 2 dots there, so that is something we want to watch out for. So I'm going to mark that down as well. And then nothing too important here until we get down to the pending home sales for the U.S. at 10 a.m., which has 2 dots. So just to recap, we had 2 a.m., then we had 4:30, had 8:30, and then 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm just jotting all those times down on my notepad. And you can do the same thing or set some kind of alert or alarm just to let you know when those news events come out, because you don't want to be in the market during those times. Alright, so now that we have our news events handy, at the start of our day, remember we were looking for long trades, so I'm looking for long trades at this point. So I'm moving my chart forward 1 candle at a time, and I'm going to give you my thought process along the way. And so here, right at the beginning of our session at 12:15, we do get a crossover to the upside. RSI is above 50, stochastics are trending up, and MACD has gone from negative to positive, so this is a valid entry here. And it doesn't close until 12:30. Our news event isn't until 2, so this is okay to enter. If I'm still in the trade by 2, then I will exit, but you want to enter at the close of the candle or as close to it as possible. In this case, it's 54.43. Our stop will be at the most recent swing low at 54.28, and the nearest 0 or 50 levels at 54.50, which only gives us about 7 pips of potential profit, so that's not that much. So we will go for the same amount of pips we're risking on the trade. And so to figure that out, we just take our entry, which is at 54.43, and subtract it from our stop at 54.28. We get a difference of 15 pips, and so we're just going to add that to our entry, and we get a target at 54.58. Alright, and so now we'll just watch the trade. So unfortunately at 1:30 we do get stopped out there, a strong bearish candle, and we're just going to mark that in the books and continue to move forward. Now at this point we're still only looking for long trades, so I'm still watching the market for anything to the upside. Alright, and let me just back up. Here's the 2 a.m. candle, the news candle. Alright, 3:30, 3:45. Now 4 a.m. If I look at my 4-hour chart, I'll see that a new trend change candle has formed and has been confirmed. So now at this point I'm looking for short trades, not long trades. So I kind of got to shift gears here. But I'm looking for short trades at this point. Alright, there's a 4:30 news candle. Alright, so I'm looking for short trades. And here we get a crossover. This is at 6:30. RSI is below 50. Stochastics are trending down. MACD was positive and losing value. So this is a valid entry. Now our news event isn't until 8:30. So we do have some time there, but I will exit if I'm not out by then. So you want to enter at the close of the candle at 53.94. Your stop will be at the most recent swing high at 54.06. And your nearest 0 or 50 level will be at 53.50. Alright. So we continue to watch it, and unfortunately right away we do get stopped out. It wasn't a big stop to begin with, so because the market has been ranging for the past hour or so just by looking at the charts. But that's okay, we just mark that in the books, continue to look for more trades. Here we get another crossover. However, this closes at 8 o'clock. I know I have news at 8:30, so I'm not going to enter this regardless of if it's a signal. But if you just looked at the indicators, it did make a valid signal there, but again, like I said, because it's right before a news event, I will not enter this trade. So I sit this one out, and there's the 8:30 candle right there, news candle. And then if we just continue to watch it, again, I'm still looking for short trades, but at this point it doesn't look like we're going to get anything else. And this right here is already past noon, so it doesn't even count. So we had a couple trades, couple losses, unfortunately. But again, this market looks like it might be ranging. At least it ranged today. So it's okay. We just want to minimize our losses when that happens, and I think we did that effectively thanks to the system. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll try my best to answer them. But that's it for today's update, and I'll see you all on the next one. Cowabunga, dudes.